Hey, good morning everyone. Happy Thursday. Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. I'm on the boardwalk at the north end of Area 2. I was just noticing something as I was walking out here this morning. That people are actually starting to hang shells in the sea grape trees along the boardwalk here. How neat is that? That is really cool. Starting to see shells popping up everywhere now on the trees. That is so cool. That's right up by the bathhouse in Area 2, at the north end of Area 2. And here's some more over here on the way out to the beach. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Hey, another beautiful morning out here. 67 degrees right now, expecting a high of around 87. The water temperature's still 80 degrees according to the sign at the front gate. Relatively calm out there, some little ripples along the shore. Tomorrow afternoon, we're expecting a pretty strong band of thunderstorms to roll through here late in the day, late in the afternoon. Not going to last too long, maybe a few hours. Going to get windy when the rains come through tomorrow also. Our tides are also supposed to be a little higher than normal over the next few days because of the full moon. So we'll see if there's any difference tomorrow when we come out here. This is like, again, ideal water conditions for seeing a dolphin. That would be wonderful if one would come by this morning. High tide was about an hour, or maybe an hour and a half ago. Or I'm sorry, low tide was about an hour and a half ago. So the tide's on its way in. Sounds like one of the spray helicopters. It's coming down the beach. I don't see it anywhere. I hear it. Oh no. It might just be a regular helicopter, a private helicopter. Yeah. No, I think it might be one of the sprayers, but he's up high in the air. See him up there? That is one of the spray helicopters. He's dipping down behind the trees over there. I mean, they fly below the treetops here, back in the woods over there. They get really low. It's fun to watch them. I think it'd be fun to go for a ride in one of those helicopters. Let's take a little stroll up the beach and see what we find. Yesterday we found some murex shells. Yep. There's one right off the bat. Little apple murex right off the bat. cool. Morning. Absolutely beautiful out here this morning. Relatively clear skies again today. What are we gonna see interesting this morning? I'm sure we'll run into Roy. See what he's up to today. Maybe we'll find some more interesting little shells. Another peaceful morning out here. Nice and quiet. Mosquitoes, darn it. Some mosquitoes flying around me. Another little apple murex. Nice. I wonder why all of a sudden we've been finding apple murexes. We go from none to a handful of them now in the mornings. That's pretty cool. Beautiful little shells. The apple murex shells. An olive shell. Another beautiful shell, the olive. You find them really neat patterns on these olive shells. Piece of an old broken moon shell down there. Gotta look up in the trees too once in a while. Can't forget to look up. Good morning. Checking the water. Saw a fish jump up out here. Something probably chasing after it. There's an osprey. Just landed up in the tree, just above my head. Just flew in and landed. See if I can come around the other side and get a better look at it. It's got a fish. It's got a fish in its talons up here. Up. You would have to go right over top of my head. Hang on. Right over top of my head. You're in a better spot before, Mr. Osprey. Well, actually, no, this is a beautiful spot. He's gonna sit there and eat breakfast. Look at that. There's the fish. I don't want your fish, don't worry. That's a nice sized little fish there. It's amazing how they hold on to that. There's a fantastic view of an osprey eating. See how they have the dark bands though on their head? Whereas the bald eagles that we saw the other day, they have the white head, and the eagles also have the yellow beaks. There's a great look at an osprey this morning. Chowing down. That noisy helicopter in the background. Doesn't seem to faze the osprey. Flying right behind me. Wow. The osprey's checking it out. I'm getting eaten up by mosquitoes standing here, folks. I'd love to stay here and let you look at this a little longer. Hey, you dropped the piece. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful shot. Oh. And it's so cool to watch those guys. We might see another osprey as we walk along the beach. You never know. They're not uncommon. Well, that helicopter was making a racket, wasn't it? Let's walk up the beach and see what else we find. Maybe we'll get lucky and see another bald eagle. Wouldn't that be cool? Saw two the other day. What was that, Tuesday when we saw the bald eagles? That was just incredible. So used to seeing ospreys, and when you see a bald eagle, it is such an amazing sight. Excuse me. There's live video. Oh well, can't hide your sneezes. All right. Picked up a couple shells already. We got a good look at an osprey. What's next? A dolphin. come on, dolphins. Let's see some of those dolphins swimming by this morning. Morning. I have seen the water rippling out here, little fish jumping, so there's fish out here for sure. Plenty of food for the dolphins. Not seeing a lot of little shorebirds though this morning. These past few days, boy, a week or so ago, the seagulls. Remember all the seagulls we were seeing along the beach? And the big flights of pelicans going by. Maybe they're all heading north, like the rest of the snowbirds. Gorgeous morning though here in North Naples. Sun's just coming up over the trees over there. Little plover bird down there in front of me. Come on, where's some more shells? Where's some more interesting shells? What's that down there? Oh, piece of a murex. Just a little slice of one. Cockle shell. Nice little cockle shell down there. Little cockle. Nice colors on the cockles. Look at this slipper shell. That's a big slipper shell there. It's almost round. Look at the size of that thing. That is a big slipper shell. Wow. What else do we got down here? A little tiny fighting conch. Lots of slipper shells out here. Lots of them this morning. There's a little baby fighting conch shell. There's another slipper right there. That's more what they look like, that elongated shape. They look like little slippers when you flip them. The slipper shell. There's an old lightning whelk. Piece of an old lightning whelk. What else? So many shells that I don't know the names of. So many beautiful shells. Look at these. I always forget what those are called. There's tons of them on the beach. different colors. The little shells are so beautiful. So many interesting colors and patterns. You can hear all the birds in the trees, the waves rippling on the shore here. Little waves, not big waves, just lapping against the shore here. Hey, if you enjoy these beach walks, hit that share button. Invite your friends to join us. Tag along with us for our morning walk. You never know what we're going to see out here. Every morning is something different. You never know when we're going to see it. That's the fun of these live feeds. You never know when we're going to stumble across something interesting. Beautiful, exciting. Always something different every morning. Sometimes it's pretty quiet. I'm seeing lots of these little mossy arcs, the whole mossy arc shells lately. A lot of little worm shells again out on the beach, the little worm shells. The waves are starting to spread the shells out here on the beach. Starting to pull them back into the water. Beautiful little scallop shells. Another murex down there. Yesterday was a murex day. It looks like today is a murex day. A murex morning. Neat looking shells. Boy, it is so flat out there. Looks like a little moon shell maybe. Flipped upside down here. Let's see. Is it? Yep. Boy, look at the colors on that one. That's a neat one. That is a neat little moon shell there. Nice one. Not very big. Some cool colors on it. Cool pattern. Little moon shell. don't know about you, but I love coming out here in the morning and just strolling along the beach, soaking in the fresh air, running into some wonderful people out here. There are not a lot of shells on the beach. As you can see, there's not a wide array. There's just a little strip of them coming down along the edge of the water right now. This is not one of the best shelling beaches. Sanibel, Marco, tons of shells on those beaches. However, we do find our share of beauties here. Beautiful little scallop shell. You just have to be patient. Be patient and look really close. As the waves come in, they start spreading everything out, pulling it back into the water. Another old whelk shell. Gotta straighten up every once in a while. You can only walk along the beach stooped over for so long. You gotta scan the horizon for dolphins. You never know. Sometimes they have just sneaked right up on me and just popped up next to me. Come up from behind. Oh, there's an interesting, look at this piece of sponge. Look at this piece of sponge. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful colors. That's neat looking. I wonder what our buddy Roy is up to today. I'm pretty sure he's here. He's here almost every day. Unless somebody takes him to an early breakfast or something. As Roy would say, it is glorious out here this morning. Absolutely glorious. Hey, have you joined the Nonstop Naples Health and Wellness group yet? You need to do that. Go on to Nonstop Naples. I'm going to start posting some great health tips in there for the group. Check out Nonstop Naples on Facebook if you want to learn a little bit more about Naples. They share some of the fun things to see and do around town, as well as they got an app that tells you where a lot of the happy hours are and live music. You get some rewards at some of the local restaurants. Nonstop Naples. The sun is lighting up the beach really well here now. It's popped up over the trees. Beautiful. lots of little worm shells. Lots of them here. The waves keep tossing them around, but lots of little wormies down here. Came out here and walked half the speed that I'm walking, you would find some nice little treasures out here. I'm not walking fast, but I'm not walking slow either. Kind of on a limited time frame here in the mornings. Ooh, here's another Murex down here. Oop, that one's got a hole in it. Good size one. It's got a hole right through it. Somebody could pick that up and put it on a chain, use it for jewelry. Lots of little fighting conchs again out here. Lots of little fighting conchs. There's a little kitten's paw shell down here. Little kitten paw. I'm looking down here as I'm walking along and looking out into the Gulf as well. I don't know, it's been a couple weeks since we've gotten a good look at a dolphin. We are overdue for a good dolphin sighting. Way overdue. They've been showing up in Wiggins Pass early in the morning, like at sunrise. Nothing down here. Darn. It's nice though, just walking along, listening to the sounds. Looks like is it a broken moon shell or a whole moon shell? Let's see. It's a nice little moon shell. Nice little moony. Nice eye on it. Cat's eye, shark's eye, moon shell, whatever you choose. Ooh, here's another one. This one's a beauty. This one's a beauty. This is a Nautica. Looks like a moon shell, similar shape. A Nautica shell. That is gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful patterns on that. Look at the stripes. That is a gorgeous little shell there. Very, very nice. Lots and lots of little wormies out here. Everywhere. Little wormies everywhere. The tips of the worm shells. Seeing lots of them out here this morning. And right next to it, a beautiful, kind of a freakish looking moon shell. Very cool. Nice one. Little scallop over here. Little baby turkey wing shell, little turkey wing, not a baby, but not a big one. Little turkey wing. Turkey wing shell. Little murex. One of our more common fighting conchs. This is an old one here. It's got some barnacles on it. Fighting conch. Florida fighting conch. Little jewel box here. This one's brown. A reddish brown color, a little jewel box. Little whelk, little lightning whelk. And I gotta straighten up. Straighten out the old back. There's a couple nice little finds there. Found a couple nice little moon shells in that little stretch. Where's Roy? We should be running into Roy here shortly. We're up in area 4 now. We started down in area 2 this morning. Lots of little shells out in the water too here, right along the edge here. Probably some really nice stuff out here in the water, I'm sure. Maybe even some shark's teeth. Little snowy egret just flying by. And a pelican. Heading out into the Gulf up there ahead of us. Enjoy these morning walks. Remember, I don't get paid to come out here and do this. Southwest Florida Television is not some TV station paying me to come out and do this. It's just my Facebook page. I was going to do something else with it when I called it Southwest Florida Television, but it turned into just my morning beach walks is what it mostly is. But if you enjoy what you see and you're feeling generous and you want to make a little contribution, every little bit helps, believe me. Every little tip, donation, whatever you want to call it, I really appreciate it. If you want to send something, you can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. And to those of you that have sent something, thank you so much. And thank you to everybody for just following along. I do appreciate the company. If you're new, if you're watching for the first time here, please introduce yourself to the group. Let everyone know where you're watching from. I do repost these videos on Facebook. However, you can't experience the live interaction between our friends on Facebook. Only on Facebook can you comment and interact with others watching the video. So it's best to watch live on Facebook. And then you can catch the replay later if you missed something or you want to see it in a little better quality. Usually the videos are a little better on YouTube. This morning, when we first came out, if you missed it, we got a really, really good look at an osprey perched up in the tree eating a fish. Got a good look at an osprey this morning. Very early into our beach walk. So far, I've found a few nice shells. I got probably 10 shells, nice shells in my pocket. They're murex shells and moon shells, but they're nice little shells. You know me, if you've been watching me and my moon shells. No such thing as too many moon shells in my collection. There's our buddy Roy's throne, King Roy's throne up on the beach. That's a joke, but it's an old log that washed up on the beach here during a storm. It's kind of carved out to where it makes a natural chair. And Roy took a seat in it one day on the beach, and one of our friends, we used to call Roy the mayor, then we started calling him the governor of Del Norwegans. Now he sat in that. We called it his throne, so now he is the king. of Del Norwegians. And that's the King's Throne right there. Roy's throne. That is funny. We should be running into the King here pretty soon. He should be making his way down the beach. Yep, by George, I believe I see him up to the north. Morning. Huh. Love bugs or something flying around on me. Good morning. Another morning in paradise.
Another morning in paradise. That was truly amazing.
Wasn't that neat?
Wow.
You know,
that was an Osprey?
That was an Osprey. 2 days ago, Tuesday, there were 2 bald eagles up here in the tree.
Is that right?
Yeah, that was quite a sight.
Wow, that would be.
If you see them together, you can spot the difference right away.
Is that right?
And the eagles are huge compared to the ospreys. But yeah, you just never know what you're going to see out here.
No,
Every morning is a surprise.
I never seen an osprey eating a fish in a tree.
It's cool.
Yeah.
As I've been walking along in the mornings, they've come down and dove in the water right next to me.
Is that
and
right?
grabbed a fish. Yeah.
That's
It happens so fast.
Yeah.
that sometimes it startles me. Have a great morning.
You too. Good to see you.
Yep. There are so many amazing things that we see out here. And by no means do I take this beauty for granted. I appreciate every minute of it. What really amazes me is how many people live here in South Florida, Southwest Florida, and never come out and take advantage of this wonderful, beautiful resource that we have. Our beaches, our parks. We are so blessed. People up north would give their right arm to be down here, especially in the wintertime. I love it. I love it. I love the sounds, the smells, the sights, the people, the wildlife, the marine life. Everything. It is just spectacular. No ospreys in the nest. That nest has definitely been abandoned. What a shame. It's right up there. Right there. That's where the nest is, but it has been abandoned. What a shame. We're so looking forward to seeing some little babies. Here comes the beach crew. Here comes the crew.
Hey, Rob, how you doing?
What's up, crew?
What's going
How's
on?
everybody doing? Good morning.
Dave's sister.
Oh, hi. Welcome.
Joyce from St. Pete.
Welcome,
I
welcome.
made it down to meet you all.
Meet the king of the beach. Did you meet the
It's a
king?
thrill. Yeah, actually, I'm feeling honored.
How many hugs did he get out of you?
Well, only one. Yeah,
Only
but
one?
We haven't sat down yet.
There you go.
Yeah.
He's just started.
Oh,
Nice. From St. Pete, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Nice. How long are you going to be visiting?
I'm just going back today. I'm
Oh.
here for a couple of days, but we're coming back down to stay
Nice,
for a while.
nice.
Yeah.
She teaches teachers.
You teach teachers.
I'm lucky
Teachers,
enough
teachers.
now. I mean, I taught students for about 100 years. It felt like. But now I'm working with teachers around the country. It's
Are
really
the
exciting.
teachers easier or
Well,
harder?
that's what I said. Sometimes they're a little more difficult than the kids.
They get set in their ways.
Oh, you're right about
You
that.
know, a student's there to learn, whereas a teacher They've already.
They
They
know
know.
it all.
They
They
think
know
they
it
know.
all.
Sometimes at the end of our sessions, I go, "You didn't know that, did you?"
Good
You're
one.
right. You're
Good
right.
one. Well, God
They're
bless
all-
you.
They're all
Yeah, it's
probably
been great.
sneaking or reading their books
And their notes.
their racing
Yep.
books.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate teachers.
Oh,
You
well,
guys
thank
have
you.
such a hard job these days.
It is.
Things have changed.
You certainly have in public school, and I've always taught public schools.
Since they've taken the spankings out of school, school has changed.
I know,
No
right?
more hickory stick.
No
huh?
more
I
hickory
used to hear
stick.
that in Dallas too, and you'd call someone, usually it was grandma, and I'd say, so and so really needs to see you. Oh, could you just whoop them for me?
Right.
You know I've been working all night,
You
and
know,
I
I'd
go,
love to
I
if I
can't do
could.
that.
I would love to if
Oh,
I could.
no, I'm not into that at all.
We used to have a song or sing, reading and writing and arithmetic,
Arithmetic,
taught
yeah.
to the tune of the hickory
You
stick.
bet. Well, we grew up that way, didn't we, David?
Oh, I did.
Oh, boy.
There was no sparing.
The nuns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The nuns, the Catholic schools. Oh, yeah.
Oh, the
They were
nuns would
brutal.
whack you?
Oh,
Whack the hell
I've
out
heard
of you.
stories from my Catholic friends that the nuns were brutal.
Back in the
Smack
50s
ya.
and 60s, they were.
Oh, yeah,
they
no
were.
mercy.
I know things have changed. and
Yep.
I hate to say it, but it was kind of scary.
I saw a nun
It
hit
was?
my brother 13 times once.
13, wow.
Smacked him 13 times right out there in the playground.
Wow.
Deserve it?
No.
No.
Just
Nobody
being a
deserves
kid,
that many
you know?
smacks,
Right.
yeah.
Man. So what are you up to today? How about you, Roy? What's your
Rolling
plan?
postcard. Just hanging
A
out.
rolling postcard?
Yep.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? What are you up to today,
I'm
Daddy-O?
gonna stick around in the shade and read my book.
All right, get that harmonica warmed up.
Okay.
All right. We didn't hear any harmonica music yesterday, so we
I
got to
guess
hear.
we missed out.
Yeah, we got to hear some today.
They made it home yesterday.
Yeah, I figured that.
Yeah, I got home okay. I didn't run out of gas.
And you did stop at the gas station on the way
I
home.
stopped by, yeah.
That was funny. Well,
Yeah,
you got to
well,
live on the edge every once in a while.
Yeah.
Kim followed me to the gas station, so
Oh, that was sweet of her.
Yeah.
That was
Kentucky Ken.
that was sweet.
after giving me a bunch of smoked salmon,
Smoked salmon.
oh boy, she's got it, I'll tell you.
Wow.
It's delicious.
Now, how did you warrant that?
Uh,
Just by being you.
I don't know, I gave her a hug and she gave me smoked salmon.
Wow.
That's a good
I
deal
lucked
for
out.
Both of you.
Yeah, you both lucked out on that
Yeah,
deal.
you aren't kidding. I lucked out both ways. Salmon and a hug.
Hey, remember, did you ever think of the woman's name that bought you breakfast?
Sure, it was Joyce.
Doesn't sound anything like wine.
No, it wasn't Joyce.
Was it Sherry?
Sherry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what I was
There you
thinking.
go.
That's what as soon as I got down the beach, I said, I know what her name is. It's Sherry.
I was yelling at the thing. Sherry, Sherry.
You're yelling.
She was here the other day.
That's the lady that comes out early in the morning from, I think she's from New Jersey. She bought, every morning she's out here, right? Shelling? Yep.
I
yep.
haven't seen her this morning.
I thought she left.
I think that's right.
Yeah, I think you said that was her
Yeah,
last
I
day.
think so.
That's why she bought you breakfast.
Yeah.
But yeah, as soon as I got down the beach, I'm like, Sherry,
I'm
Sherry,
surprised.
Joyce. It's not Joyce.
No, not Joyce. Sherry.
Oh man. Hey,
Yeah, I got
dolphins.
over the first watch and the manager said, your breakfast is paid for. It was just unbelievable.
You are quite the gigolo.
Well, I don't know. It was just
That's the
very
spoils.
You're
Very
getting
sweet.
salmon, smoked salmon out here. You're getting your meals paid for by the ladies.
I think he's on to something.
Yeah, what's
I'm
your
just a
secret?
lucky
What
guy.
is your secret? Will you share it?
lucky guy.
Don't share it, Roy.
All right. No dolphins this morning?
No,
Oh. All right.
What's your day today?
My day, sit in front of the computer editing, working on a couple videos, just putting logos on videos for people, and not very exciting.
well, like I say, head for Hollywood.
Head for Hollywood.
Yeah,
I don't want to live
big
out in that.
pictures out there.
That's,
Tangerine.
yeah, that's too crazy for me out there.
Stand in line there.
I wouldn't make it after living here for 40 years.
Now your son's coming down?
Grandson, yep.
Grandson?
Grandson's gonna
When?
be week and a half,
How old is
No
he?
kidding.
2.5.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh
I was looking for a harmonica for him in the store. I couldn't find one. I went online and they have little junior honers.
How junior?
Huh?
Little China juniors?
Oh no, these are real genuine honers
Really?
from
Where'd you
Germany.
get 'em?
They're only like 14 bucks.
Where at?
Online. I just
Oh,
Googled
okay.
it. I just Googled it.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of places that sell them. I was surprised actually how cheap some of those big honers are now, the new ones.
Really?
They're probably made a lot differently than they were in the old days. I mean, I'm sure in the old days it was all made by hand. And,
Like the Hossie car.
yeah, like the Hazy car. Yeah. So I'm gonna try and order him a little harmonica so he can
That'd be
play
nice.
along with you. Hopefully he's gonna, I don't know what his reaction's gonna be.
Does he have a little camera hanging on his...
No, he doesn't have a camera yet. But he loves the beach, so I don't know if he'll just want to be out here playing in the water.
2 years old, huh?
Yep, two and a half.
He's gonna dig a bunch of holes, Rob.
He's gonna dig a big bunch of holes, and Grandpa's gonna have to fill them in. We're gonna teach him a lesson about leaving holes on the beach. No holes. People fall in those holes. Isn't that the truth, Roy?
I don't think I've met your daughter either, huh?
No, you haven't. Hopefully she'll come out here.
Where are
That'd
they
be
coming
great.
from?
They are coming from Virginia,
Okay.
from Roanoke, Virginia.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Oh, there's a bunch of pelicans sitting out there.
Yeah.
That means
Yeah,
there's a
no
school of fish
dolphins,
out
though.
there. No dolphins, though. I don't know why. This is like the perfect water to see the
is.
dolphins.
It is.
Nice and calm. And it's a little deeper because we got the full moon's going to be happening tomorrow, so the tides are going to be higher. They're even
I saw one kind of far out yesterday.
far out. Yep, they're talking about, you know, a little bit of flooding maybe tomorrow with the high tide because we're going to have that storm
I
front.
saw a manatee yesterday.
You saw a manatee?
Yeah, a little big black area there.
Really? Sure wasn't a submarine?
Could have been.
One of those submarines you're watching all the time?
Yeah, the submarine races. Really been good.
I'd love to see a manatee out here. Get in the water with it. Like
Yeah,
you.
know, the
Strap
human
a saddle on
contact
it.
doesn't bother them a bit.
What's that?
Human contact doesn't bother them.
Okay.
They can pick up intuition from you, you know,
Yep.
the vibes from you.
Pick
If you're
up
a
your-
nice person, they come up to you.
Pick up your. So do the dolphins.
Yeah.
So do the dolphins. I swear on the Bible, that day, remember that dolphin was swimming along for us?
Yeah.
I swear he was trying to give us that fish on the beach. He was trying to throw it up on the beach
Boy,
to
he was
us.
sure coming up on the beach.
But he kept
wasn't
throwing it up on the beach
Yeah.
in front of us. He just
Yeah, he
splashed
was
that big fish up
toss
onto
it.
the beach.
he? Toss it,
Yeah, it was just incredible.
Morning.
I mean, I've heard really crazy stories about dolphins, you know, saving people and
Oh,
saving
heck
dogs. A dolphin just saved a dog not too long ago on Marco Island that
What?
fell in the canal. Yeah,
Dolphin saved the
yeah,
dog?
yeah,
believe all that.
yeah.
Did he grab it and pull
Just
it
kind of
back?
pushed it over.
Like Flipper.
Yeah, and, yeah, pushed it over to the dock.
They're intelligent beasts.
They are. It was so sad to see them dead on the beach. Oh, such beautiful
They're
animals.
saying they're
and-
just pickup trucks full of them
yeah,
driving around town. with
yeah.
dolphin tails hanging out.
One got in front of me one day. It was sad. It was such a sad sight.
I bet.
Hopefully that is over. Hopefully we're not going to go through that again this year.
No kidding.
You know,
What was that, Rob?
all the red tide and
Oh, the red tide.
you weren't around when it was all
wasn't
happening.
around. I was around.
You missed it. You wouldn't have liked to see what was washing up on our beach. The turtles and the dolphins and the fish.
I've seen that. I've been here for that.
You haven't seen the dolphins on the dead dolphins
I'm not dead dolphins.
or the
no.
big dead
Good.
sea turtles.
Good.
Thankfully, well, not thankfully, but you were in rehab during that. You were one of the casualties of the red tide and everything.
Yeah, that's right.
That was horrible.
It was real hard. All summer.
Yeah, I mean, we got, you know, our new governor, he's trying to make some changes. We'll see what happens.
A lot of people lost their legs immediately from getting that flesh eating.
Oh, what Roy had?
Oh, really?
Yeah. I've been talking to people like, oh yeah, we had a guy that got it and he lost both his legs in a week.
Oh, no kidding.
I don't know if there's been fatalities from it.
Yeah, it killed you.
Yeah?
A lot of
Well, the
fatalities.
breathing, you know, people who have any issues with their lungs.
Well, the red tide, yeah.
Yeah.
But what he had was
Yeah.
the
Oh, I know he
flesh-eating
died from those,
bacteria.
yes.
That was terrible.
No kidding.
I mean, that just, the way that happened so fast. I mean, it just,
Yeah, they're fasting.
I mean, all of a sudden he had a huge hole in his leg. Just almost like overnight. It was unbelievable. Unbelievable.
You're lucky you're as healthy as you are.
He is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I lucked
It's
out.
all those vitamins and oranges.
You didn't
and-
luck out. It was.
Doctor
Walking
said-
and
You got that right. It wasn't luck.
Yeah, it wasn't luck. It was.
Yeah.
When they brought me in emergency care, the doctor said I was almost gone.
Yeah.
It was a close one.
And then, you know, came close to losing your leg. That was, they talked about cutting it off. And it's like, no way. Look at you now.
You ready to go swimming?
You're out here again with us. Smiling, as always.
Yeah, life
Always
is good.
smiling.
Enjoy life.
Always smiling. That's what we can count on Roy for, is a big smile every morning.
Enjoying the journey.
Enjoying the journey. God bless you.
Good friends like you all, that's what makes it.
Let me get a picture of the three of you together.
Right on, Roy.
Let me get a picture of you out here. I love it. Got to get those photos in the morning. I'll see you up there at the music stand.
Okay.
I'll see you at the concert hall under the pine tree.
It's all you, Rob. It's all you.
You need to get a new owner.
I will.
A real owner.
I will.
A real
I
owner.
will. That's what I came to do, to learn. I'm serious. I'm going to learn.
Yep.
Hey, good.
That's right. Look at my teacher.
All right.
The master harmonica player right here. All right, I'll see you in a few minutes, all right?
Hey, that'll be good.
All right.
Rob.
Nice to meet
Yep.
you.
I'll see you.
Okay,
You gonna stick
I'll
around?
watch your show in the morning.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Oh.
See you later. We'll go back and sit down with Roy in a few minutes and listen to him play his harmonica for us. He is the highlight of my beach walk for sure. Him and the dolphins are the two highlights of my morning walks. God bless him, 94 years old. Quite a story about his leg, quite a story. You can find videos of him in the hospital talking with me during the healing process, and you just have to go through all my videos here. On YouTube, there's videos of Roy. It is a miracle that he's still with us. God has a plan for that man. He's keeping him on this planet with us for a reason. Look at all these little birdies. Look at them all, little plovers and little sanderlings, sandpipers. Sitting out in the sun. I love watching the birds here at the beach. Bird watching is so fun out here. These little guys, they're pretty timid. They don't let you get too close. You shouldn't get close to the birds anyway. You should give them their space. Walk around them, give them as much room as you can. Please don't let your kids chase after them. Get them to fly into the air for pictures. They'll take off on their own if you're patient enough. They will just take flight. And you'll get some beautiful pictures if you just hang around. I've got lots of great videos of them taking off and flying around me just by standing still and being patient. Look at them all running up onto the beach. I call them little beach mice. They run around like little mice out here on the beach, hopping and skipping around on one leg, some of them. First time I saw that, I thought they were missing one leg, but they just, for some reason, they just tuck a leg up and hop around on one leg. It's the funniest looking thing. There's a little plover up there, sound asleep. Sound asleep on the beach. Out like a light. That guy is sawing logs right there. I just saw his head shake. I know he's alive. He is sound asleep right there. Up. His buddy woke him up. Shame on him. Must have been his wife. Couldn't let the poor guy take her nap. Had to go do his chores. Oh, beautiful here this morning. It is so peaceful out here. Peaceful and calm. So calm. Some of my favorite views of the beach right there. That is like almost postcard perfect, isn't it? There's a big group of pelicans out here. They're kind of far out. I'm going to try to zoom in. How about that white marker behind that white marker? They're probably just sitting on top of a school of fish. I don't know if you can see them. I think you can see them out there. It's kind of dark, the water and dark blue water and the dark brown pelicans. I think you can see them out there. That water feels good. .80 is the water temperature. Man, is it warm. Really starting to warm up big time. Gorgeous, gorgeous views here. Big pile of shells here in front of me. Oh, I hear that helicopter that was spraying earlier this morning. Coming up from the rear here somewhere. coming up the beach to do some more spraying. I don't know if you can see them there, right in the center of the screen. A little dot. Heading up to the north. Looks like you might be heading up to Barefoot Beach to do some spraying up there. There's a little white ibis out here. A little white ibis all by itself. Usually see them in groups. Love watching the birds. Well, I'm getting close to turning around here and heading back. Beautiful morning. Found a few nice shells this morning. Some nice murex shells and moon shells. Saw lots of other little shells. There's an old murex down there. It's an old worn out lace murex, it looks like. At the start of this morning's walk, we saw an osprey up in the tree eating a fish. We got a good look at an osprey up in the tree with its catch. That was very cool. Make sure you check that out on the replay. No dolphins as of yet. Have not seen a dolphin. The only dolphins that Roy and I have seen lately have been pretty far offshore. It is absolutely gorgeous out here. Look at those colors. Absolutely beautiful. And here's the ibis again. It's beautiful colors. Those blues and greens. Awesome. Little shadows here in the foreground on the beach. It's gorgeous. Just the smallest of waves lapping on the shore this morning. Good morning. My little piece of paradise up in North Naples. Love this place. Love the shell trees. Everything here is just so beautiful. Head back down the beach, check in with Roy. Put him on the spot for a word of the day or a thought for the day. So be sure to tell your friends about Southwest Florida Television. I'm sure you have a couple friends that would enjoy our morning beach walks together. All the birds going by out here. That is so neat. See a few fishing boats out there in the background as I pan. They're heading up to the north. Wow. So cool. Just beautiful here. Stepping out into the water. So refreshing. Although the water is getting a bit on the warm side, still refreshing. It is up to 80 degrees. Me and my picture taking, sorry. I just can't help myself. Let's go see the king of the beach. Let's go see Roy. Sitting up under the pines up here. Oh, he's got his blue sunglasses on.
Hey, Rob.
Hey, Roy.
You see the bald eagle?
I didn't. Did you?
No.
Neither.
How about a dolphin?
No dolphins.
No dolphins?
No
bald
dolphins.
eagle.
No
Birds.
bald eagle.
Birds.
Well, here's a half bald eagle.
There you go. That's right.
Sorry, Dave.
He's so majestic,
Isn't he? He
I
is
am. I'm
majestic.
Majestic, yeah. Flap
Oh.
your wings, Dave.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, so you got your X-ray vision glasses on, I see.
Yeah. Gotta have those.
Man, that's good for seeing the submarines out there on the horizon.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I really like watching them.
So how about the old harmonicas?
I think it's there somewhere.
You know, I think it's in the bag here, buried in the bag, as always. If you can find it over all the goodies.
All the apple cores.
Your bag of goodies. No smoked salmon in there?
Oh, we We'd know if that was there.
Oh,
Yeah.
he'd be hiding that.
It'd be down the hatch.
Down the hatch. Where is that guy?
Where's the old Honer?
Where's the old Honer?
Mr. Bonnie going back to Germany.
I wish I would have gotten you one, Dave, while I was in Germany.
Heck yeah. She just got back from Germany.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Where is the old harmonica, Roy?
It's hiding down here.
It's big enough.
It's underneath the
There
apple
it is.
cores.
Underneath the apple cores.
In the good old summertime.
In the good old summertime, here we are. Man,
Secret to life, apples and harmonicas.
apples and good harmonica music.
Can't beat that. There's, look at that old
I
Honer.
was gonna say, man, you're not kidding. 80 years.
Well, not
Well, this one, I don't know
That's
how
the
old
one
that
somebody
is.
gave
Yeah.
to me. This,
Oh.
this little one is my 80-year-old job.
Okay, look at
That
the
one
size
could be
of
80
that.
years old.
That's what they all say. Down the stretch they come.
Right around the corner.
That's right.
You got to throw your special ending on there. The Kentucky Derby, May 4th.
Looking forward to it.
I haven't even looked at the music intentions.
Oh, we just played that.
Whatever. It's music. It doesn't matter.
You are good.
Look at that.
That's really good.
Now you need some oxygen.
But you've got some good lungs there.
He does. How about it's good it's good breathing exercises
no
for him.
kidding.
Yeah.
It really is. How about the old railroad? Working on the old railroad. That's a nice
Yeah, I've been working on it quite a while.
Well, the live long day. Wow, you really are good on that.
Man.
Strumming on the old
I'm
banjo.
so
Singing
Yeah, you better
fee-fi,
not
fiddly-io. I love it. Yep, you got some lungs there, Daddy-O.
Hoe down.
How
Yeah.
about that?
How about our theme song?
What is that? You Are My Sunshine?
Yeah, that's our beach song.
Oh, that's
become
right.
our theme song. You just got to get old Bessie the cow in there every time.
Did you teach yourself how to play?
Yeah, I just fiddled when I was a kid.
Yeah, he taught himself. Man.
There's nothing
Well,
much to it.
Somebody, I got to stretch my legs out here or I'll get stuck.
Nothing much to it. You
Somebody made a
go and
request
start.
for a song yesterday, and I don't think I've ever heard you play it.
Maybe I did. What is it?
But it's kind of an easy song, Amazing Grace. That's not a tough one. Just got to find the starting point.
How does that go?
I could sing. I'd sing it for you.
Dave can sing it.
Amazing grace, how sweet it is.
Well, I could
How
sing
sweet
like
the
that.
sound.
Amazing
That
Grace.
was a good
I
one.
think we're waiting for American Idol.
How does
Yeah,
that go?
really.
Amazing grace, how
How
sweet it is.
the sound.
That's like me. I know the front words.
Don't know where it goes from there.
Da, 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 da.
We can't get past the 3 days of Christmas.
There you go.
That's it.
Not bad for a first try.
Yeah.
That was awesome. That was great. That was a good one.
Yeah.
We got to work on that one. That's a beautiful
Amazing
song.
Grace, that is. I'll work on that.
That is a song that you always hear the bagpipes play at a funeral.
Oh yeah, the bagpipes. Yeah,
that is a song you'll always hear the bagpipes
Those
play.
bagpipes
Oh, yeah.
are beautiful, boy.
They are, aren't they?
Wouldn't it be something to play bagpipes?
I
Not
would
too
love
many
to see you
people do
walking
it.
down the beach with some
The
bagpipes
And your
king.
kilt.
in your
Nice
kilts.
kilt.
Remember those guys with the kilts? Well, it was at their wedding.
Well, that was at
Tom
Tom and
and
Karen's wedding.
Karen's.
Yep.
That's right, and they had bagpipes on. He had his brother or something there with a
Yeah,
bagpipe.
all the girls trying to peek up their kilts.
Yeah. Yeah, isn't that the old story? If you want to know what a Scotchman wears under his kilts, you ask your best friend's wife.
Nice.
Oh my.
That was awesome how you just played that just right like that.
Amazing
What happened
grace.
to the Tampa Bay Lightning?
I don't know. I could care less.
Oh, man,
you
we're,
guys think hockey
it's
is a
quiet
fortune
around
night.
town up there. I'm telling you.
The lightning, yeah, I don't know what happened to him. It is something though.
I thought it was going to be a showdown between them and the
There were
Blues.
some people who lost
It
some
was-
money on that one.
Yeah, I mean it was something though. And I remember when hockey first started here in Florida. It's like, what hockey?
Yeah.
I asked guys about it. It's like, it's a fishing knot, right?
Yeah, right. The Tampa Blades. That was something.
Oh, the horse race.
It was only a
coming
matter
up.
of time. I mean, everybody's transplants here from up north.
Yep.
Why not have hockey?
Yeah, and you know the
Yeah.
far south teams are doing so good.
Yeah.
Nashville
Yeah.
and Tampa.
Yeah,
You know?
it is amazing. All right, Roy, I'm going to put you on the spot.
Drum roll.
Drum roll. Word of the day.
Word of the day?
Word of the day.
Gosh, I haven't thought of any yet.
Oh, but I bet you'll come up with one. Dun, 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 dun,
Let's see,
dun,
we
dun,
talked
dun,
about the
dun.
other day, yeah, having a meaningful life. We talked about that, didn't we?
Yeah, but that's good for more than one day. Have a meaningful life.
You're going to talk about women.
Meaningfulness,
Yeah,
Women.
gratitude.
to feel fulfilled in life. Fulfillment is a wonderful feeling.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a real blessing to feel fulfilled. And oh, you suck in the big breaths of this wonderful air with all that serotonin in it, and you feel part of this beautiful scene. you know,
Yep.
and you just try to be a good part, a worthwhile part,
Absolutely.
and that makes life feel meaningful to you.
Well, you're a good part of it, I can tell you that.
I don't know about that, but
You certainly are.
I certainly enjoy it. I think that's part of being a good part is to enjoy and
Enjoy it.
appreciate,
Appreciate, exactly.
thankful for
Appreciate.
it.
Appreciate it.
be thankful and thankful for the blessing, and talk to the Creator and tell him how happy you are in being part of His wonderful creation.
Well, there you go.
Just
Amen to
let
that.
him know that you really appreciate it, and you're just really joyful and happy and exuberant that He's let you be part of this
Amen.
wonderful scene.
Amen to that. That's a good one. Good one. Just appreciate
The
it
journey.
and respect it. Respect what He's given us.
Yeah.
You know, that's a big part of it too. Take care of what He's given us.
Yeah.
People forget that part. All right. Well, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful morning.
All right.
Maybe I'll see you out here tomorrow. You never know.
Well, we look forward to that,
I
Rob.
don't know, but I don't know if you'll be out here. It's very seldom do I see you at the beach in the morning.
I'm always here every morning.
You sure are, buddy.
Isn't that how you guys met?
That's how we met, out here on the beach.
Did the mosquitoes eat you up this morning?
Yes, they did.
Woo!
Man, when I first came
Going
out
through
here,
that gate where they murder.
they didn't get me there. They got me out by the water, way out by the water.
Huh.
It was like,
They
oh my
get me there,
gosh.
But going through the gate when I got out of the car, man, they were buzzing around my face, and they got in the car after I drove away.
Oh, that's the worst when they
Yeah,
get in your
were
car.
waiting to hitch a ride down here with you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard. You got to turn your air conditioner all the way up and crack the window, and they'll force them out. They don't like
Freeze
the
'em
cold
out.
air.
That's an idea.
Yeah, they hate the cold air.
Just make sure you got gas.
No, you know how I met Roy?
Uh-uh.
I just saw like hundreds of women. They were gathered around something. I thought it was a sea turtle on the beach or something. But
was Roy.
no, it was Roy with this big posse of girls all
Believe
around
it.
him.
I believe it. We'll need a revolving door here.
Roy's
soon.
posse.
Oh, that's
Are you a member of the posse on Facebook?
No.
You didn't join Roy's posse?
Oh no.
There's a Facebook page,
Is
Captain
there a-
Roy's Hazy's official posse.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Posse.
it's mostly women.
Ah,
oh, yeah.
No wonder I'm not on it.
Yeah, Roy Hazy,
don't
Captain
think
Roy
about that.
T. Hazy's official posse. We actually
I
have
bet you can carry
we have
'em all.
shirts. Remember they made shirts.
Really?
Remember the blue hoodies that they
that's right.
Patty Knight brought them to the beach that day for
Yeah,
us to
that's
wear.
right.
Yeah, they made some blue hoodies. All right, guys, behave yourselves.
We
Rob,
tried.
good to see you.
Don't feed the raccoons, Roy.
Thanks,
Try
Rob.
not to.
Dave,
It's all you,
Nice to
buddy.
meet
it's nice
you.
meeting you. Have a safe trip home.
I will.
Enjoy,
Thank you,
see.
and we'll be back.
We got 6 more to come. 6 more. 3 more brothers and 3 more sisters.
Right.
Oh, really?
2 more sisters.
2 more sisters, 3 more brothers.
Are they going to make it down here?
Eventually.
Awesome.
So,
Well, that's the one thing when you move down to the south here, you can always count on your relatives from up north coming down to visit,
Boy, you're not kidding.
especially in the wintertime. They're knocking at the door. All right, see you guys later.
Take the phone
Bye.
off the hook.
There you go. Take care. God bless.
See you.
That's the truth. It's never hard to get your relatives from up north to come down here in the wintertime. Roy is a blast, isn't he? Roy and Dave and his sister down here visiting. Oh, what a beautiful Thursday morning we've had in paradise. Another beautiful, beautiful beach walk here. It just seems to get better and better every morning. Yeah, snap a quick photo. Don't go away. I just love getting that shot of that blue, blue sky with the green trees and the white sand. It's always such a neat picture. Just really. That's what we were talking about, appreciating things. Just appreciating the view, the colors. Take nothing for granted. Take nothing for granted in your life. Your friends, your family, your spouse. Take none of that for granted. Appreciate every moment you can spend with them. Because as we all know, one day they may be gone. They will be gone. There's the throne chair. There's our friends Mike and Mary Ann. I totally missed them coming up the beach this morning. Gorgeous colors this morning, absolutely gorgeous. Just want to get a shot of that view up to the north there with the umbrellas, and just gorgeous. That is a beautiful sight right there. Beautiful colors. Oop, getting that low battery warning. Yeah, I do want to remind you that I don't get paid to come out and do this. However, I do appreciate the little tips or donations, whatever you want to call them, that people send in. Every little bit helps. Believe me. If you want to send something, you can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post there. And again, thank you very, very much.
Good morning.
What's up, Mike?
Quiet day. Beautiful day.
Quiet? Any luck?
Nah.
Nothing?
Just a laugh.
I just found it was moon shells and
Yeah, we found one.
some moons and just that's it. Mostly moons and
Look at
little
that.
muret.
That's a nice.
Isn't that nice one? Nautica
Oh,
there.
that's beautiful.
Yeah, that's
Now
a
that one's really nice.
that is a cool looking
Look
one.
at the.
Yep.
Most of them are like this.
Right. That's your common one there.
This one, that one is really good.
Yeah.
You got a good one there.
That is a beauty.
And this murex is pretty.
Yeah,
That
that's all I've
one's-
been finding
that one's-
lately.
That one's really, really nice.
That's about it.
Yep,
Oh, he
that's
needs
good.
one real good one.
Exactly. Exactly. No shark's teeth?
No sharks.
No, we got a few pieces of big chunks of broken glass.
Supposed to have an extra high tide here the next couple days
Well, we had
because
a
of the
full moon.
the full moon.
It's
Supposed-
Easter. You have to have a full moon with
Well,
Easter,
yeah.
you know, it's the whole
Supposed to be some
equinox.
crazy weather come
Oh,
through,
yes.
roll through tomorrow afternoon,
Yes. Yep.
late in the afternoon.
Yep. Yep, absolutely.
No birds.
No, a
Dolphins.
few birds, nothing crazy, not the big flocks of pelicans going by, but no dolphins.
No.
It's just so beautiful.
And this is like when you want to see them. When this water is so flat
Yes.
and a little on the extra deep side, that's when they'll come in close. It is gorgeous. I'll take it though. I'll
Oh,
take
yes.
it. Just being able to be out here.
This is beautiful. I was actually wore the correct attire today, but now I don't know.
I know. Now I'm sweating in my sweatshirt. Imagine that.
You know, if we don't see you, you have a wonderful Easter. Say hi.
Oh, okay.
to all of our
Absolutely.
friends Minnesota, Michigan. Man that eats breakfast with me every morning. Hello. we ran into a gentleman down there a month and a half or 2 months ago. He walks up to me and he says, "Hi, I have breakfast with you every morning."
Oh, that
And
is
I
so
go,
sweet.
Oh, we started laughing.
That is so sweet.
He said,
A
"Yep,
lot of people do that. They sit there with their cup of coffee
That's right.
watching us.
that's right."
And you two have become a part of the family.
Well,
You're-
we'll be doing the same thing in about another week and a half.
Yes, for
Yeah.
another week or so. But
That's.
happy Easter.
Are you
everyone. Happy
appreciating these
Passover.
days now that your time is getting shorter here?
Oh, yes. We're starting to organize our packing to go home and figuring where things are going to go.
Hey, I saw they had that fire up there by in Ocean City. That
Ocean Grove.
Ocean Grove.
oh, that's okay. It
That's,
was
that's
Oh,
north
there
of
was
us.
another one in Ocean City?
was it? It was the beach pavilion.
That's Ocean Grove.
Ocean Grove.
Ocean
Ocean
Grove.
Grove.
That's the one
Okay,
north
I thought
of
it
us.
was Ocean. I saw Ocean. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
No,
That's
that
Ocean
was,
Grove. That's
yeah,
an historic.
That was a historic.
Yeah, that was an old building. It
Yes.
looked like a very
Yes.
old building.
Yeah, it's been around for a long
Ocean
long
Grove.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always get the two mixed up.
Well, there's Ocean Beach, Ocean Grove, Ocean City.
Ocean Township.
Well, there's Ocean Township, but there's 3 big oceans right along, but they're not near each other. They're
Uh-huh.
There's 2 Ocean Cities. One in Maryland, one in Jersey.
My grandmother's date and grandfather, they lived in Ocean Grove.
Okay.
Many. They actually lived in a little trailer. There was a little trailer park there, and they lived in a little trailer when he retired. And they moved down here to Florida like everybody else.
No, there's beautiful sections up in there.
Oh, yeah.
Ocean Grove is a very unique town unto itself. Very, very old town.
Yep.
Beautiful, beautiful beach there, and they have a pavilion there, a huge
Twice.
pavilion. No, not that one. They have the music
Right.
there. The
Oh.
music festival. They have a music festival all the time in there, so it's beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah, really
Right north of, south of Asbury or north?
near Asbury somewhere.
Right next to
Asbury.
Asbury Park.
Right. So it's
Wow.
farther, one of our more northern beaches.
Right.
Yep.
All right, folks. Well, enjoy
Yes.
the rest of your morning.
Yep.
Thank
Happy
you.
I hope
Easter,
you find
everyone.
something. Yep. Happy Easter.
Happy Passover tomorrow night.
Yep. To all of our friends that
Yes.
celebrate that. Absolutely.
Absolutely. All right, you take care.
Tomorrow is Good Friday. It is gorgeous out here. Just love the umbrellas sprinkled along the beach this morning. Oh, we've had a pretty pleasant walk this morning. Beautiful weather. Get to see some of our good friends down here this morning. Even some new friends. Dave's sister. That was fun.
Want to throw a shell
Oh, that's cute. Little girl here with their mom tossing the shells into the ocean. I remember when I was that size at the beach. So cute. You gotta be careful here. I've gotten my low battery warning. Morning. Need to make sure I sign off and have enough battery left to save the video so I can repost it on YouTube. I'll share some of the photos. Always with the photos you'll find a link to YouTube where you can watch the video, usually in a little better quality. Great visit with Roy this morning. Early in the morning, early in our beach walk this morning, we got a great look at an osprey eating a fish up in the tree. That's worth going back and taking a second look at. I'm going to call it a morning here. I'm going to sign off. So thank you for watching. Be sure to tell your friends about Southwest Florida Television on Facebook. And don't be shy. Feel free to comment when we're live. That's what these beach walks are all about. It's about bringing people together on social media, making new friends. That's what we're all about right here. And of course, I don't get paid to do this. If you enjoy what you see and you're feeling generous and want to send a little thank you, a little tip, a contribution, it is always appreciated. And you can find a link to my PayPal account here in the description of this post. We'll pan around and give you a quick look up the beach. One more time. The beautiful colors out there this morning. Just gorgeous. The greens and the blues. Paradise. Hey, thanks for watching. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless.